Hey guys, and welcome back to another install. This one featuring the TCS 1530 diesel WOW decoder going into one of the newly released Athearn Ready to Roll series locomotives. This one being an SD40 done up in the SP classic gray and bloody nose scheme. So what we're going to do, this is relatively straightforward. The 1530 decoder has a JST female plug here, and that's going to go directly into this multicolored JST male plug up on top of the board. And then you will then see these two supersonic mini speakers, one being mounted here over the rear truck, and then the other one is going to be mounted up over this weight here. We're going to simply remove that and mount that front speaker there. Relatively quick installation. We're going to leave the lights as is with the Athearn stock 2-volt bulbs, or thereabout, roughly between 1.7 and 2 volts. So relatively straightforward installation. Overall, just a general comment on the locomotive itself is that it does feature specific road name prototype features, such as the pile lights front and rear, correct horn chimes on top of the cab roof, and then also high and low lights as needed. So a really real well done and well detailed locomotive for the RTR line. So we'll get this decoder installed, buttoned up, and then we'll do a okay guys, so here we are with the TCS 1530 WOW installed, and you can see where the 9-pin male has plugged into the JST receiver on the decoder, and then on this output side over here of the decoder is where you have your speaker wires going in parallel to the front and rear speaker, and also the pigtail for the small cap. And then you can see the 3 leftover pieces that we have from the install. This is the piece that was going over the rear truck, which we removed to accommodate the supersonic mini speaker. This is the shorting plug for when you're running the locomotive in DC, and this is the front weight, which was removed from this front tower. So that's it. Pretty locomotives. And also we should note that the interior of this frame is well designed to accommodate both a decoder and a speaker. So when you open it up, plenty of room inside to accommodate whatever hardware you want. So we'll button this up and give it a run through and show us through its paces. Here we go, guys. Again, Athearn continues to improve its entire product line. The RTR series, no exception. I would say that the RTRs now have nearly the level of Genesis from about 10 to 12 years ago. So specific details to the SP as far as their headlights and pile lights on the rear, as well as the mounting of the horns, and overall just a really nicely rendered locomotive. So again, this was the DC version which we installed, the TCS WOW. The RTR SD40s now come with also a stripped down factory, call it Soundtrack Tsunami. It's and we'll put one of those on the layout and give you a roll by on that on a later video. But again, this is the DC version with the TCS that we installed here at Tony's. So anyways guys, I'll fire it up and give you a little roll by. Nice little locomotive. Really affordable these days for the level of detail that you're getting on RTR. Can't recommend them enough. Here we go. So there you go, guys. A nice little sample of Athearn's RTR. One of their latest releases, the SD40. Again, DC version with a TCS WOW. These also come in DCC sound with a stripped down soundtrack Tsunami. And again, as I mentioned earlier, we'll get a video up of that one in action as well. Overall, beautiful little locomotives. I believe we're selling these here at Tony's, stripped down DC version for right around $110, $100, somewhere in there. And then the ones with sound are, call it $150 or so. So anyways, head on over to Tony'sTrains.com. There's my shill. Anyways, guys, we'll be back soon. Later. Thanks. Bye.